definitely on the cards. Don't forget to tune into that later, guys. But for you right now, we've got the princess and the frog.
I like it. I like it.
So, gravitational pull, I feel like, isn't going to be of great use to Rosalina. I feel like Water Shuriken is
just quick.
Yeah, it's so quick, and I feel like Homika is going to be he's going to be quite happy to just use Luma as a meat shield. Because for the amount of percent that it actually does, it all depends on how clinical Tarik is at taking advantage of Rosalina when she doesn't have Luma.
Yeah.
Like we saw with Space versus Homika. Space didn't really start respecting Luma and getting rid of Luma until Luma was a problem. I feel like Homika's not really going to respect Water Shuriken until Tarik proves that being without Luma is a problem.
Yeah, makes sense.
And right now we see Tarik playing quite defensively.
Yeah, I was about to say, you have kind of two philosophies with Greninja. You either play super defensively or just go in.
Yeah. Homika right there, I understand that it's low percent, but Homika sets a precedent so early. He's got him with an up smash there for trying to nair on his shield, but the up smash was not on shield. It's just as an anti-air like we saw versus Space as well. And setting the precedent so early is against Greninjas who love to dare and nair on your shield so much.
Okay.
Dash attack to Fair. Not going to send a ball to, not going to connect with that Fair yet. And again, every time he gets thrown off stage like that, it's just more time for Luma to come back. Oh, Luma just in time. Luma didn't participate in that up smash.
Right.
But a couple of frames earlier, and that would have been one of the absolute sickest conversions I've ever seen in Ultimate. Because he'd have got the stock with Luma on his side right there.
Yeah, Tarik definitely has trouble getting in, which I can, definitely imagine being tough against that wall, that pink wall.
There you go. Tarik, though, setting a precedent of his own, meaning I have this Shadow Sneak.
Yeah.
When I'm at the ledge, you need to guess whether it's coming or not. But the funny thing about that is if you get your Shadow Sneak red, there's a counter read to that, you can just get dead. So again, this is a very, very slow-paced match. They are really feeling each other out in this neutral. Nobody wants to commit to things. Both players playing this very defensively.
Oh, yeah, good counter right there.
Defensively, yet intelligently.
Yeah, and look at the timer, almost already 3 minutes have passed and no stocks have been taken.
Yeah, so there goes the forward throw. But again, he's not overcommitting. Oh my goodness,
the sneaky landing, dude!
Yeah, the Luma landing does that to you. Just when in quiet games like this, in games where it moves much more slowly, options that you don't see too often end up taking a good few more stocks than regular.
All right.
Because you're not really your brain is sort of slowed down. You fall into a rhythm. And then all of a sudden, you're getting hit by Luma at a time when Rosalina really shouldn't be participating in the match.
Right now, we saw Tarik take the first stock of the game with that up throw, setting at a 173. I mean, if you're going to play the War of Attrition, you need to be ready for it, from both sides. So right now, Homika, he chose his life. Yeah. He chose to play slowly, and right now it's biting him in the butt.
Okay, that's the first. I feel like that's the first mistake he's made so far. That's the first big mistake he's made so far. Air dodged onto stage, and Homika was ready for it, going with the back hit of down smash. So another thing that I wanted to call out was that now Tarik again has had a situation there where usually you would expect him to land straight on Homika, but because Homika's demonstrated that he's ready with the up smash, Tarik just chose to drift to the side and just get down to the ground as quickly as possible without using dare. So that now Homika's going to take factor that into his calculations, and he's going to react to that. The read wheel turns. The
read wheel turns, and right as you say that, Tarik is definitely switching gears, and I like that when a player can go from that very methodical play to also playing rushdown.
Back hit of up air. Into another up air. Really nasty situation for Tarik to be in. Landing back air puts Tarik off stage. Yep. Homika's doing really well at catching these landings of Tarik. Luma shot, trying to catch him, neutral getting up, but he didn't quite space it properly, didn't quite give it enough charge. And I think that was some suspect DI from Homika right there, losing his stock way earlier than he really should have, I feel. Dash attack. Back air puts him off stage. Is he going to go in for him? No, he opts just to take stage control. Another back air.
Okay.
Luma's dead.
Yeah. At least the Luma is gone. Making it back. Oh, that Aqua Jet gonna, Hydro Pump gonna put Rosalina in a bad position for quite for just a moment right there.
And Homika, Tarik unfortunately wasn't as switched on. Just chose to go straight. Chose to go straight out for the fair. Homika actually gave him the air dodge in that situation, I seem to remember. And if Tarik was a bit more, like be like light, for example, maybe he'd have been waiting with waiting on the ground with maybe an up smash or a down smash. Oh, this is a really bad situation.
Oh, the alley-oop into the fair, gonna send him right into the upper blast zone. No one saw that one coming.
Homika wasn't ready.
The alley-oop, man.
Yep. Up. Like, did he touch the ground in between? Did he land on the platform and get those?
No.
He was like, I'm ready for another up air.
Yeah.
After Greninja.
Are you though?
No, I wasn't. I would have been ready for another up air. I wasn't ready for a fair.
Yeah.
And I feel like the timing may have thrown Homika off a little bit. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, your game is written on your screen. So, going into that, obviously that matchup started out really slow-paced.
Yeah, really slow paced, really close, but Tarik just pulled away with that.
It started to pick up speed as it went on. And like as players, like the pace was still slow at the end. I think that matchup went to, I think there were 2 minutes left on the clock at the end of it. But as stock started being taken, you started seeing Tarik commit to more options.
Yeah.
You started seeing Homika committing to more landing reads, like punishing Tarik's landing more often. Dash attack was key for Homika. He was getting a lot of advantage just by forcing Tarik to land, dash attacking him, and then chasing him up with nair and up air. I feel like the more Homika can do that, the more he's likely to pull the set back. Early days though, only game one. There you go, reads the roll as he lands. Down tilt, the weight.
Yeah. The weight. Just trying to see if Tarik will bite.
So yeah, you see that Tarik like every now and again he'll try and play this like if anybody here used to play Street Fighter, used to play like Chun-Li in Street Fighter 4. He throws in that shuriken and then he runs in behind it, uses it as cover, and it forces Homika to commit to an option to get around it. Whether that be a jump, and then if you call out that jump or you call out a roll, all of a sudden Homika's in a bad spot, and it's your turn to make the reads.
Tarik more and more catching up to Homika's habits. You saw that up smash on the platform landing. Tarik definitely trying to kick this up into the second gear.
Homika again. So what we're seeing now is Homika's spent most of this set at center stage. At center stage, Homika has total stage control, and Tarik has to commit to a platform or a jump, and then has to land on Homika. This is what Homika thinks he wants right now. Homika wants Tarik to try and land on him, and he wants to go for those up smash anti-airs, which are what have been claiming him a lot of stock so far in his tournament run. The problem is Tarik has so much room to play with in the air. Bad trade for Homika though.
Yeah, bad trade. Tarik managing to keep himself alive there and taking the lead once again. So, yeah, that slow-paced game. How do you feel like Homika is dealing with it?
Like I said, if you think of like a boxer, like a boxer like Vladimir Klitschko holds the center of the ring, and his opponent moves around him.
Yeah.
There's a boxing fan somewhere out there screaming at me right now, taking that stock with an up smash though. Like I was saying, taking him off the top, he wants Tarik to land on him. Yeah, so he's keeping him at arm's length and forcing Tarik to make all of the movement.
Yeah, but in a way, Tarik doesn't seem to mind.
Tarik does the same, you say? Sorry?
Doesn't seem to mind.
No, Tarik definitely doesn't mind. They're both playing the game within their comfort zone. It's just that Tarik is more comfortable right now.
Yeah. I feel like Homika just can't keep up with the speedy options of Greninja, Even though he has that center stage, you still need to react to your opponent's movement, and Greninja is just a quick bugger.
Yeah, and after you've been staring at that screen for a good few hours, that reaction time goes up, sorry, millisecond by millisecond.
Yeah.
So what I was saying was, like, the way he holds the center of the ring, keeping him at arm's length, forces him to commit to an option, but he himself has to land on platforms.
Yeah.
When you Tarik doesn't mind, like you were saying, sitting at the ledge. He doesn't mind sitting at the ledge, and if neither of them want to make a move, Tarik is happy to just throw out uncharged water shurikens, and then Homika is sort of forced to make a movement. And once Homika's sort of got both of his feet off the floor, like committed to a jump, a short hop to approach, or even if Homika's just trying to bait, Tarik has the much better burst options. He's got that dash attack. That dash attack just cleans Luma out of the situation really quickly. And there we go, dash attack into back air. Luma's gone.
All right. Slowly but surely, this is looking like curtains for Homika's second game. Look at this, 83% already, and Tarik still sitting pretty on a second stock. Man, so many up smash confirms have landed on that platform. This might have been a bad stage pick for Homika. You know, it's a comfort pick, but it doesn't always work out.
Yeah, definitely stage pick is stage is going to factor into it. I feel like if Tarik lets him, FD might be a good shout. And there we go, just as we thought. Eventually, Homika, I feel like he got frustrated right there.
Yeah, Kalos would be a good pick as well. Yeah. Since those platforms don't factor in that much, you get that space. It's just the question, you know, does Homika want to keep playing the same game?
Absolutely not.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
Homika wants out of this. Homika wants out of this sort of rotation of like the meta game that's going on in this set right now.
Yeah.
He definitely doesn't want to be sitting in the middle of the stage waiting for Tarik to come to him, because Tarik is the one getting the better of all of these interactions.
Yeah.
Homika tries to bait him. Tarik takes advantage of that little bit of movement and just moves clean through, or and then punishes Homika's like bait attempt, and then takes advantage. Homika, yeah, sure, is getting the odd up smash anti-air every now and again.
Yeah.
But Luma's not really playing an effect.
It's a losing battle, yeah.
Yeah, Luma's not really been involved in this matchup either. Luma's been dash attacked into oblivion.
Yeah, man, but that dash attack, you know, it's such a good, clean way of getting rid of Luma, and Tarik definitely up to speed with that. So the question is, you know, how is Homika going to adapt? Is it going to be adaptation within his character, or adaptation by picking a different one?
I think I don't think we'll see the Pikachu switch. I don't think we'll see the Pikachu switch. I say that I don't know how much faith he has in his Pikachu. And I don't know how...
I mean, it's still in the works. And Tarik, I mean, that second game was convincing. And I feel like if he wants to keep playing the same game he has been, it's not going to end well. So I was talking about gears earlier. It's definitely up to Homika to step it up as well.
I've got to say, that being said, whatever Homika changes to bring this back and do this reverse 3-0, it had better change. It's going to have to come from within, because he's not changed character and he's not changed stage.
No.
I really feel
he
like
changed outfit.
Yeah, he changed. Yeah,
he changed outfit.
Gave him the outfit counter pick. Dressing to match his starting Luma.
Right now, it's a good start.
Triple jab, putting Tarik off stage, and now we want okay, so we're doing F smashes in neutral now. That's a start. So okay, so Homika is not basing himself from the middle of the stage, it would seem, anymore. But it's as to whether Tarik can push him back there, and whether he can maintain the advantage. Here he goes. Now he's pushing forward. He's reaching with these F smash reads as well. That's like the third F smash. The fourth just raw smash attack. He's let rip. It seems like he wants to swim. He wants to go for the YOLO options in this set.
Right now, yeah, he's definitely pushing Tarik more and more, trying to make him push buttons that will make him suffer.
Yeah. Tries to drift back. Nice. So Tarik just getting finished punishing Luma, and then Homika is going to take a mental note of what happened in that interaction right there. Tarik punishes Luma, Homika dashes over, and Tarik immediately shields and prepares for the dash attack. Now I predict we're going to see that information utilized again in this set. Water gun, not trying to do any water gun shenanigans. Is that a Hydro Pump, or is it water gun, or is it another?
It's Hydro Pump.
It's Hydro Pump, yeah. Squirtle's water gun.
Yeah.
There we go. Tarik spacing Fairs. Okay, Tarik now the one standing off. He's standing off of Homika, and he's going to try and punish like errand options with Fair. Okay. Oh. Tarik got caught there disrespecting the fact that Luma was stood at point-blank range.
That's a cross-country up smash, my guy.
Yeah, dude. That up smash exists at 2 different places on the screen.
Yeah, 2 different time zones.
Yo, speaking of time zones, shout-outs to daylight savings and an extra night and
an extra hour of sleep. Yeah,
extra hour of sleep.
Some good stuff. And yeah, first time of the set, I think that Homika actually has the lead, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what he can make of it.
Yep. Homika's definitely, the improvement in this set has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry, the improvement in this game has been fantastic. This is exactly what I want to see. He's no longer like, he's no longer sitting back and trying to force Tarik to approach.
At that, look at that. He's actually edge guarding instead of just trying to wait for a ledge trap.
There's the anti-airs that he wanted in the first game.
Proactive, my guy. He's proactive.
So he's forced Tarik now into making those big reads that he thought that Tarik was going to give him for free. Not big reads, like those big hopeful approaches. There we go, big hopeful methods of getting back down to the ground, and it's all coming up Homika right now. Homika's now able to push his advantage.
Look at that, a complete reverse around from that second game.
Yeah, he is swatting him around like a game of ping pong. Nope, no landing.
Damn.
No landings for you, good sir.
Damn, not happening, not here, not now. Homika taking that third game super convincingly.
Yeah. He was like, that was clean.
Yeah.
That is so far in this top 32. That is the best adaptation I've seen in a single game.
Easily, yeah.
So. The difference between those 2 games is, as I was saying before, but it's not that exaggerated. So Homika isn't like running right to the ledge every time. He's standing under the platform. He's standing like 3 character lengths closer to the ledge than he was in game 1 and 2. He's standing 3 character lengths closer to the ledge, and that pressure, but distant pressure was enough to force Tarik to go up higher. And then Homika was like, okay, you're going up higher? I have 4 hitboxes up here. This is absolutely fine. And then Tarik starts trying to land on his shield, up smash. He tries to dare back into the neutral, grab, back into disadvantage. It can't be understated how subtle that one little change was, and how much Homika has gained from it.
Yeah, exactly. That subtle change of where he's positioning himself in neutral, and also abusing, those big hitboxes he has on his character. Right now, Tarik, I think I saw he went to FD. So that's interesting because we were talking about as FD a possible counterpick for Homika, but it's actually a counterpick for Tarik right here.
Well, I suppose Homika has to land. Like in those last 10. Oh, we going to what's this? The
pirate ship.
Yeah, pirate ship, man. Let's go. This is my my character's home ground.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to the home games. The thing is, we had platforms in games 1, 2, and 3. I think like neither player stood on them more than 5 times in the entire set so far. Like nobody wanted to be on those platforms. You don't want to be there now. Like being above Homika on that platform, I think Rose's up smash hits above that. Being above Greninja on that platform, it's up smash city. It's up air city. Speaking of up air city,
and there is an up air.
Tarik dashing back, forcing him to take the high option. Down throw doesn't quite get the conversion into the back air, and this is more what Tarik wants.
Yeah.
Yes. So he forced the defensive option. Oh no, he landed on him again.
So many bad trades. So many bad trades.
It happened again. The up smash.
Oh boy, that's a dangerous position for Tarik, but managing to make it back.
So I felt like this was going more Tarik's way. He was the one forcing Homika to land near him.
He was in control for that first bit, but Homika still sticking to his guns of that third game.
Yo, dash attack, dash away, down tilt, dash away, dash attack. That is Greninja play if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, that's a sign of a Greninja looking for a KO confirm.
Yeah. Like, and they're all low moves like shield poke city. There we go. Yo,
Tarik is losing ground fast.
He is. He's staring down the barrel of a 3-stock, and here comes Homika. Homika is now just just creating his zone. Tarik can't zone break him right now. Homika's put up the wall, and he's the one jumping first. He's beating out Tarik's anti-zone breaking options every single time.
Right, got rid of Luma. That's a start. Man, look at this deficit that's going on.
Okay. Didn't quite realize Greninja has the run speed to keep up with retreating Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, the last hit beat the parry as well.
And I feel like Tarik is getting a bit desperate at this point. You know, we saw those down tilts in neutral coming out, trying to get that, but now he's chasing in ways I do not like.
Oh, Deletos!
Jesus Christ, Deletos!
He got deleted for daring to recover to the ledge mate. That was not fun. That was a not fun place to be in.
2-stocking Homika to not even able to take a stock in the 4th game. So right now, Tarik is the one needing to make some mental notes, mental adjustments.
Absolutely, Tarik has been downloaded right now.
Yeah.
Does he go back to PS2? Does he go back to Pokemon Stadium? Sorry, I was put off by the crowd chanting. They're getting behind Homika, obviously.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think? Does Homika want platforms? Does Homika want no platforms? Or does he even care?
I was just about to say, I don't think Homika cares at this point. Homika is feeling confident, looking good, looking clean. And from, I think the third game was like a JV3 almost.
Yeah.
And this last game, even a 3-stock, so he has nothing to worry about at this point in time. But he, of course, has to keep in mind that Tarik can make the exact same adjustments as he did himself. And again, the Game 5 sweater is coming off.
Yeah. Oh, both sweaters coming off!
Damn, boy.
Well, we dressing to match out here.
It's definitely getting hot.
Yo, it's getting steamy in here, Linda. What's going on?
The sponsorship is showing.
This set has 60% less clothes than when it started.
That's a sign of a good set.
There you go, final game, Game 5, respect between both players. The DAP happens, and now the final adaptation begins.
And I like, this set started as such a slow-paced game. Right now, I feel like they're both like, oh, okay, I need to go in. I need to make the first move.
I feel like no, I don't. I kind of disagree. I think I think this matchup is still staying really cerebral. Like it's this. My analogy from the second game stands. I feel like this is a boxing match with one of them holding the center of the holding the center of the ring. All that's changed between game 1 and game 5 is one of them is standing slightly further forward and keeping his opponent nearer the metaphorical ropes of the stage.
Right. Yeah, but mostly about pushing the advantage, I feel like the advantage was very careful as well. But right now, once one hit gets confirmed, they try to get as much out of it as possible.
Jab blocks. Tarik's turning in upper gear right now. Homika now needs to recover. Down tilt. Oh, Luma stops him from being able to capitalize. Bad trade for Tarik right there. Homika doing the smart thing right there. He didn't rush into the situation to save his boy. Or I don't know if the Luma's he, him, or they, them, or she, her.
Her thing.
Her thing. The star. But the Luma is gets the tech read, bringing the stock back. But Homika did the smart thing right there and not immediately going in.
Good shadow sneak though.
Also, I realize my boxing analogy is just a really long-winded way of explaining the concept of stage control.
I don't think people mind.
Round the houses is what we do here. Luma a bit stuck behind Rosa and up throw. Oh no! This ain't Smash 4. You're not getting popped up above Rosalina at that percent. But Max Rage is something that will play a part in this if Tarik gets caught up high.
Okay, Luma out of the picture for a few seconds. Tarik, what can you make of this?
An up attack from ledge. Homika standing back, staying under the platforms this time.
There we go.
Tarik didn't care. Tarik dash forward, dash grab, straight up. Absolutely nothing Homika did to react to that. Okay, that was really smart from Homika. He buried Luma in the halfway into the platform, so Tarik could not see the star, and then just let an F smash rip from center stage. Oh my goodness, this isn't looking good for Homika,
Yeah,
though.
because do keep in mind, this is the first time Homika has been down since, he has started actually getting traction, since he won those games. So he might revert to his old habits, from game 1 and 2.
There we go. And we said, as we said there, back to his old habits of how he was taking stocks. Like, eventually he forced Tarik to land on a platform within range. Oh my goodness, he was staring down the barrel at that F smash right now. Luma saving his, shall we say, behind for the purpose of the stream.
Yeah.
There we go, Homika back to center stage. Tarik forcing him to approach. Homika indulging him, whiffing a grab, but not getting rewarded for it. In fact, being put into a rather nasty situation. Doesn't matter, takes the aggressive option off the ledge.
I like it. Tarik, man, every fair brings him closer to actually closing out the stock. And we might see an up throw again. If Homika is not careful. Oh, back throw though, the DI mix-up.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for it.
Definitely not. Quick throw.
I wonder if he'll go for that again. Nope, just go straight for the up smash, the up throw, sorry, this time.
Just runs up and does it.
There goes the back throw, forcing him to a situation where he might have had to tech onto that platform. And we know what that means. Teching on those platforms means up smashes. Homika's getting him above him and allows Tarik to fall down with the back air this time. Tarik may be dodging a situation right there that could have evened this game right up for Homika.
Okay, and slowly but surely, Tarik, sneaking away with this game like the sneaky ninja he is.
Yeah, he's putting on a bit of percent here and there. I still think this is doable for Homika, but he can't let it go on for too much longer, and he doesn't. Forces him to land on him, and there's the up smash again. And we've got 2.5 minutes left to play with a relatively even last stop game. I
was going to say the exact same thing, relatively even, because Homika, especially when he has his Luma on the side, that damage racks up quickly.
Yeah, this... Oh, we're getting the Pokemon theme. Forget that we're on Tarik's home stage right now.
Yeah. Okay, Tarik, can you land?
Pokemon theme in the crowd, sorry. Here we go, feeling each other out. Forces him to whiff that nair. Might not have paid off in his favor though, because he gets rid of Luma because of it. I think Luma's gone.
Yeah.
Homika needs to play quite defensively right now. Goes to punish an overcommitment, but it was all a bait from Tarik.
Yeah, a bit of an overextension, but yeah, it's all a ruse.
It was all an elaborate bait. Checks him out of neutral with the star bits.
Okay.
And here's Luma. Luma's back.
Oh, this might be dangerous for Tarik, especially when he recovers like that. 74% off stage.
Oh, this isn't a good place for him to be in. He's used his jump. He needs to be careful.
Makes it back barely.
Oh, wow. Tarik surely knows the threat of the up smash is exactly what he wants.
And that's why he was shielding.
Grab release? Down it? Not going to happen right here. Lets the Luma shot go. Now needs to get Luma all the way back to him. And is he going to lose Luma for that?
He might lose the stock for that, but the shield comes out in time. Oh, and Tarik finds out by the ledge.
Oh, he gets him with the shadow sneak! No, he reads him one time. I swear that's the one time he got hit with it in the entire set.
The one time he goes for that onstage shadow sneak, and he does it. The Greninja players.
Oh, the German flag.
German flag rising high.
The Germans are here. The Germans in top 8.
Yeah, I like the diversity because otherwise it would have been just French domination in bracket.
Yep.
So Tarik alongside Saiv in top 8 for the German representation.
Yeah.
And quick. Yeah, I was. What did I say?
Saiv.
Shit. I said Saiv. I meant quick and light. Yeah,
quick,
sorry about that.
Light, Tarik. And that's really good to see. You can see how much this is meaning to everybody.
Yeah.
I think last 3 games have been quite emotional. Oh man, yeah. He wanted that so bad. He wanted that so bad, and to run it back.
Yeah, dude.
He was staring, Linda. He was staring down the barrel of a reverse 3-0.
Yeah.
And to have the mental fortitude to keep it grounded.
And also keep in mind that last game, he had the lead, and then Homika was bringing it back again. So. Not only reverse 3-0, but even within that game, he had to make that comeback. And right now, we saw 2 emotional sets back to back because they went down to the wire.
Yeah, man, those last two sets have have shrunk my lung capacity
Right.
for the rest of the day. I think we've got one more match, one more top 8 qualifier
We've
for
got
you.
one more set to burn through. That will be who we saw earlier on stream, Grail, with the impressive Wolf, and Meru, who we have not seen in a while on stream, but always a killer peach.
So Grail, French number 3, I think.